Hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and welcome back to another episode of PainCraft. So, for this episode, I think our main goal is to be getting enchanted up. Because, we could go to the nether and get some supplies for potions, but I think we're gonna need some more enchantments to help us survive better when we're exploring. Same thing goes for mining. We could go mining for diamonds, but without fortune, we couldn't really get as much diamonds as we could with fortune. And look at that, there's a zombie breaking down my door. What? From the inside? Another zombie! Where are these zombies coming from? I thought this spot was properly lit. Huh. That's not good. Well, anyways, I think the first step to getting enchantments is going to be to make an AFK Fish Farm. So for those of you who don't know what an AFK Fish Farm is, it's just a farm you can use to fish automatically and get tons of valuable stuff from it, like tons of enchanted books, tons of food, and tons of XP. So we mainly want this AFK Fish Farm for two things. One of them is the Enchanted Books, and another thing is, actually, it's just the Enchanted Books. But we can use the Enchanted Books in two different ways. We can use them just to enchant up our stuff, but we can also use them to disenchant the books and use them for an enchantment table setup. So that's probably going to be our long-term goal for this episode. So, first things first. We've got to make this AFK Fish Farm. So, making an AFK Fish Farm is very easy. All you're going to need is a bucket of water, 2 tripwire hooks, I accidentally made some extra ones, 1 string, 1 hopper, 1 redstone torch, and I think a redstone dust, and then that's it. So how you're going to do this is you're going to want to place the hopper in the ground, dig a hole right next to the hopper, and then I believe you place a water... Nope. Not right at all. I think you... How do you do this again? Alright, I have gotten this wrong way too many times. So I'm just gonna start over, because if I didn't, the failures, the amount of times that I built this AFK Fish Farm wrong would already fill up half of our video. So let's start over. So I think first, I'm just gonna place this hopper in the ground. And now I am going to place a water bucket right here. Scratch that. I'm not going to place a water bucket yet. First, I'm going to get our iron trapdoor and place it right there, and then place the water bucket right there on top of it. Great, I think that's right. And now our next step will be to place the blocks and tripwire hooks. So first we've got to place a block right here, and then I believe, yep, it looks like that's right. We will place a block right here too. And yes, I think this is right. That looks right. But is it right? No. See, I'm already failing a bunch of times, even though I decided to just take screenshots of a picture of an AFK Fish Farm so I wouldn't mess up again, but I'm still messing up. So I think that's how we do it. So we've got these 2 blocks diagonally in this position, and then we've got a tripwire hook on this block. And then we're going to build up 2 blocks. Break this bottom block, place a tripwire hook right here, and I placed down the wrong spot, never mind. So we will actually go right here, build up 2 blocks, break the bottom block, and place a tripwire hook, and now we will place a piece of string. So now all we've got to do is place our redstone torch on the back of this block. And now we've just got to place our redstone dust right here. And perfect, perfect. Now our AFK fish farm is complete. So now we can just take our fishing rod. And as you can see right here, this is going to let us AFK fish. But how are we going to fish away from keyboard, you ask? Well, that is with one simple tool, the auto clicker. So the auto clicker is a simple tool to just click automatically for you. So after building that AFK fish farm, once you position yourself right, you can set the auto clicker to right click 1.5 seconds apart. And once you've done that and you're in the right position, the AFK fish farm will fish automatically for you, and you will get all the benefits of fishing without actually having to fish. So let's place our chest right under the hopper of this AFK fish farm, and I will show you guys how this AFK fish farm works. Alright, I've got my auto clicker set up, so now I just have to make sure I'm in the proper position. Yep, looks right. And now I just have to click the hotkey to turn my auto clicker on. So right now I'm not touching my keyboard at all, but it's still clicking for me. Now you see this iron trapdoor, it's getting in the way, so I can't actually retract my fishing rod until I get a fish. So now we just have to wait until, yep, a fish has been caught. And I just pulled my fishing rod out and caught the fish. The fish went into the hopper, and then the process repeats. So I couldn't AFK indefinitely with this kind of setup. However, once you get a mending lure 3 and luck of the sea 3 fishing rod, a completely maxed out fishing rod, it will actually use the XP from the farm to regenerate itself infinitely, so it will never break during the AFK fish session. So you can just AFK fish forever for how long you want. So now let's check all the stuff that we got from just 30 seconds about of AFK fishing. So yes, we only got 2 raw salmon and 1 raw cod, but once we get luck of the C3 fishing rod, those rates will pick up a ton. So let's just keep fishing until we get a luck of the sea fishing rod, and hopefully a mending fishing rod. And once we get that stuff, we'll be able to really pick up with the AFK fishing. Well, I have been AFK fishing for a little bit, and I got a mending fishing rod. That means that we can AFK indefinitely. But it won't be very efficient or fast because I still don't have Lure 3 or Luck of the Sea 3. But it's just good to know that we won't have to keep replenishing our fishing rods. Also, I checked back on my chicken farm earlier, and it is actually making us a good amount of cooked chicken and feathers. So that's great. It only has 4 chickens laying eggs right now, and it's still decently fast. So we should probably work on breeding those chickens up a little more later this episode. But right now, let's get back to our main focus, getting a better fishing rod so we can upgrade our AFK fish farm. Alright, what just happened? My fishing rod, my mending fishing rod, broke. I was AFK fishing, I was gathering XP, everything should have worked out right, but for some reason the mending fishing rod randomly decided to break. I did get an Unbreaking 3 and Lure 2 fishing rod, so that's pretty decent. I also got a lot of other good stuff, such as a name tag, bow with power for an infinity. But, wait, oh, infinity. Okay, that's pretty good. Not as good as, I don't think I'm going to use this bow because it doesn't have mending. I don't really like using bows without mending. But I still can't figure out why that fishing rod broke. Well, oh well. I guess we'll just have to keep AFK fishing. without a mending fishing rod. That's gonna be pretty annoying. But, well, we'll just have to keep fishing until we get a better fishing rod. Well, I have finally gotten what I needed. A mending, unbreaking 3, and lure 3 fishing rod. Now, I know it doesn't have luck of the sea, so it's not completely maxed out, but it is good enough to AFK fish and get us a lot of stuff. So, now that we have the fishing rod we need, we just have to finish the AFK Fish Farm. So in order to do that, I need to build a structure around this so I don't die right away whenever a monster decides to spawn and come in and kill me. It can't do that if I have a structure blocking the way. So this is going to be a simple house made out of birch wood, oak wood, and some spruce slabs. So I'll build that up real quick and I'll be right back. Well, I have built up the hut for our AFK Fish Farm, and I think it looks pretty decent. It's definitely not anything special, but I think it looks pretty decent just for being a little hut. Now right outside here, I placed some trapdoors so that once I walk over here, I can pull up these trapdoors, which will prevent zombies from coming to my door, breaking it down, and walking in and killing me. Because for some reason, zombies just want to go straight to a door and break it down on hard mode. And that does make it a heck of a lot harder, but I can easily prevent that with these trapdoors, which will protect me. Now, I have an open roof right here, because you need an open roof for this AFK Fish Farm to be the most efficient. So, I added some other roof that is not completely open, because if I'm standing under a non-open roof, phantoms cannot spawn for me. So that, and because if a phantom were to spawn, it would fly in these gaps and it would maybe be able to kill me. But if I just stand under a roof, I'll be fine. So I think this AFK Fish Farm is going to work pretty well, but let's test it out and AFK fish for a while to see what stuff we can get. Actually, before we do that, let's make our chicken farm a little bit more productive by breeding them. Oh! I found a desert, and then he got pricked to death right after that. Oof. I don't know if I remembered to mention this, but yes, other people are playing on this world besides just me and the bot. The other people who are playing on this world, they're just friends. They're not going to be making any YouTube videos, but we might check out what they're doing in our YouTube videos, so that will be cool. Alright, I've got my seeds and now I am ready to breed some chickens. So let's just go up to our breeding area and feed them these seeds. Now we've got to make sure we have to make sure we don't feed the same chicken multiple times like we did last time. That was a pain. Alright, looks like we got it. Yep, we got a baby chicken bred. Alright. Where are the hearts coming from? Looks like I can't actually feed them anymore. That's unfortunate. Oh! Will it work? Nope. Well, at least we got one bred, so our farm is a little bigger. We only have like 5 chickens now, but over time, I think our farm is going to get more and more productive. So, the more we AFK at our fish farm and slowly build up this chicken farm, the more and more productive it's going to become with more chickens. So eventually, we're going to have enough chickens in the farm to be able to easily and steadily produce lots of arrows to help us combat mobs in PainCraft. So now that we bred those chickens up, let's AFK fish at our farm and see how it's going to do. Well, I have AFK fished for a long time, and just look at all of these stuffs. Yes, look at all of these stuffs that we got from AFK fishing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half stacks of raw cod, and over 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks of raw salmon. And salmon, as I mentioned in the first episode of PainCraft, is a really good food source. I also got a bunch of nice enchanted bows and fishing rods, but best of all, I got a mending book. This is a really rare and really good enchanted book. It's like pretty much necessary if you want to progress in Minecraft to have mending tools. So now all we've got to do is pop this in our anvil, and we don't have an anvil. We don't have any anvils at all, and you know what that means? That means a really long mining session, because I'm pretty much completely out of iron. And I'm gonna need a lot of it for an anvil. And also, this AFK Fish Farm, it's pretty small. So I might want to expand the storage. But oh, you have one? No way! Alright, hopefully the bot will let me use his anvil, because I don't have that much iron and I really need one. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'll give him like a diamond so that I can use his anvil. But we still have to mine for iron if we want to expand the storage of our AFK Fish Farm. So I guess it's time to go on another really long mining session. But when we're done with that, we can use our mending book on something. But also, we can start grinding up materials for our enchantment table. Because I just realized, this plan of disenchanting our books to get bookshelves, it's not going to go that well. I'm definitely going to need to farm some sugarcane and leather. So I guess the only thing we can do is just spend a lot of time grinding for that stuff, and we will get an enchantment set up. But once we do, boy oh boy, we'll really be able to progress in this world. So anyways, let's get with the mining. Well, I mined for a while and got quite a bit of diamonds and a good amount of iron. So now we can finally make enough hoppers to maximize the storage on our AFK Fish Farm. So I'll real quick just add a bunch of storage, and then we can start AFKing for real. Well, I've been AFK for a bit of time at the AFK Fish Farm, and I got a lot more great stuff. But now it is time to make our enchantment setup. And what that means is just a lot of grinding for leather and sugarcane. So I guess I'm just going to be doing that for a while, getting tons of leather and tons of sugarcane for our enchantment setup. So let's get right into that. And once I have enough leather and sugarcane, we can finally get enchanted up. So I'm really excited for that. Well, something rather important just happened. 4 skeleton horses just spawned right here, right in front of Nabat's house. So I called him up, and he came online, and now we are ready to take out these skeletons. Now this is going to be pretty dangerous, because skeletons, man, 4 skeletons is a problem. Fortunately, 2 of them have already died because they decided to pick fights with zombies, but they're still, oh crap, okay, yeah, these guys, you don't want to mess with these guys. Oh, they fell underwater. You know what that means? That means they can only use melee attacks, which means I can easily kill these guys. I did not think of that. Why did I not think of that? Come on, die. Oh no, he's killing me. Yes, Nabat got him, and I got the bow. Here, you can have it since you killed him. Alright, that was very successful. And now, guess what? We have 4 skeleton horses. What should we do? Should we split them? Should we split the skeleton horses or what? How will we distribute them? Alright, you just want one. Okay, I'll just take one of them for now as well. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it up against the lead. No, 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 no. Man, but seriously though, this has been a really fortunate turn of events. I'm really glad to have gotten a skeleton horse because they're one of the rarest and most useful, and I mean they're just one of the coolest mobs in the game. So I'm really glad to get one. So anyways, I guess I'll hook this guy up to my a post near my house, and I'll continue on my quest for a maxed out enchantment table. So after I got the skeleton horse in my base, I resumed the quest for leather and also some sugarcane. So the sugarcane was pretty easy. All I did was bone meal tons of sugarcane to get enough sugarcane to make paper, to make books, to make an enchantment table setup. But I still needed leather. So me and the bot worked for a while on our automatic cow farm over here. So it was a little bit frustrating getting the cows in the farm, but the farm works pretty well. It's not fully automatic, it's semi-automatic because you have to breed the cows manually. But you just have to click a button, it pops the cows up so you can breed them easily, and yeah, it works nice. But as soon as we finish the farm, well actually before we finish the farm, I realized that actually AFK Fish Farms give you some leather. So I checked that farm and realized that I actually had enough leather to finish off my enchant table setup. So what that means is that yes, we can finally build our enchantment table setup and get enchanted up. So let's head over to our base and get started on that. And I just realized you need obsidian for an enchantment table, and that is something that we have none of. So I guess I'm gonna have to go down into my mine and try to find some obsidian real quick. I'll be right back. Well, I have been mining a while and I did find some diamonds, but I wasn't able to find any obsidian. But then I got an idea. I'm sure the bot wouldn't mind if we stole the corners off of his nether portal in the nether, because his actual nether portal didn't have corners. But when a portal generates in the nether, it always generates with corners. So if he hasn't already taken the obsidian off of those corners, maybe I can do that and get 4 extra pieces of obsidian to make our enchantment table. Now of course when I get more obsidian I'll pay him back, but for now I just want enough obsidian to make an enchantment table because I don't really have time looking for caves to get some obsidian. Alright, now let's head to the nether again. Hope there's no dangerous monsters nearby and just grab the obsidian. And there's a ghast, and there's a ghast. I'm gonna go behind here and look this and hope this ghast doesn't see me. Whoa, 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 whoa. That netherite, that nether rack, that stuff mines quickly. Well anyways, let's grab this obsidian. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong thing. Alright, let's drop all of our trash. Yes, diorite is 100% trash. Well anyways, let's get the other obsidian. That ghast is still close, I can hear it. So just really gotta hope it doesn't see me, alright? Let's eat real quick. We've got 2 obsidian, just need to get 2 more and we'll have, no, actually 1 more, I think, no, 2 more. And then I will have enough to make an enchanting table. Alright, perfect, 1 more, and then we can jump back into the overworld, back into safety. No, where'd it go? Aha, here it is. Alright, let's go back in the overworld. Alright, that was rather uneventful, but we successfully got the obsidian we needed. So now let's go back and craft up our enchantment setup. Alright, it is time to craft up our entire setup. So let's start with the paper for our enchantment table. So, alright, let's craft up all this paper. Looks good. And now we have ourselves a book. And just like that, we can craft ourselves an enchantment table. And I think this is our first enchantment table of PainCraft. Now, it's not the first enchantment table of PainCraft, obviously, because the bot already had one, but it's our first. Well, now let's craft up all of these bookshelves. So, let's craft up 36 books. I think that will be more than enough. Oh. Will that be enough? I just realized I might not actually have enough sugarcane. Well, I'll be right back. Alright, I have successfully acquired the right amount of paper and I crafted up all of our books, and now we are ready to lay down our very first enchantment station. So I think we should lay it down right about here. So this is a pretty good spot. Now I'm probably going to make this into an actual building at some point. But right now we just need somewhere to enchant our stuff. We don't need it to look good yet. Alright, looks good. And now we are ready to enchant up our... Oh, lapis. Do I have any of that? Yep, I do have some of that. I have a lot of it, in fact. Whew. Man, I just felt like I didn't have any lapis, and that would have been a pretty nasty shock. Well, anyways, let's craft up some diamond gear so that we can enchant it. So, let's get a newer diamond pickaxe. Oh wait, I don't have my diamonds. Alright, let's get these diamonds out. Let me get a newer and better diamond pickaxe. A diamond shovel, a diamond sword, a diamond axe, and of course a diamond hoe. Alright, here we go. Diamond hoe. Well, let's enchant all of this stuff up. Now the sword, I actually don't need to enchant in my enchantment table because I have some pretty good books that I'm going to be using in the bot's anvil. But first, let's enchant up this stuff and see what enchantments we get. So I've got Silk Touch, Unbreaking, and Unbreaking. Well, I'm just going to have to go for Silk Touch, the best one available. Perfect, and... that's all we get. That's all we get. No, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Shovel. Fortune 2. Efficiency 2. Unbreaking. Alright, let's go for the efficiency one. I don't really want fortune on my shovel. I had fortune on my shovel in Silver Lake Survival, and it was a pain, especially when trying to get gravel. Alright, all we get is efficiency 2. Man, we're not getting any bonus enchantments right now. Fortune 3. Sharpness 2. Sharpness 1. These are pretty garbage enchantments. Let's not enchant this yet. So let's see what our hoe gets. Our hoe gets Silk Touch, Unbreaking, and Efficiency. I think I'm gonna go for Silk Touch. Yes! Alright, that is great. Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. This thing is gonna be great for getting leaves. Now I don't know what we're gonna need leaves for exactly, but still, it's gonna be great. Well, that was actually pretty good. We got some pretty nice enchantments on our stuff. We got Silk Touch, we got Efficiency 4, we got Efficiency 2. Some pretty nice stuff. Yeah, now we can mine dirt pretty quickly. But I still have one more thing to do, and that is use our enchantment book that we got from our AFK Fish Farm on our diamond sword. So let me show you guys this book. So what it has on it is here it is. It has Fire Aspect 2, Sharpness 3, and Looting 2. All really great enchantments for swords. I do wish it was Looting 3, but you know what? Looting 2 is fine. So let's take this out and we'll bring it to Nabat's base, drop a diamond in his chest so that we can use his anvil as we agreed. And actually, I have one more thing to do. I'm going to take this mending... Let's see. Nope, nothing else good. I'm going to take this mending book out, actually. And why don't we use that mending book on our pickaxe over at the anvil? Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. I mean, pickaxe is the most important thing. So, wait a minute. I just realized, why did I put Silk Touch on this? Fortune is so much better early game. You know what? Too bad. That's too bad, because there wasn't really any fortune in our enchantment table. Maybe next time. You know what? You know what? Let's check right now. Is there fortune right now? Yeah, let's go check. Let's go check. Yes! Fortune 3. Perfect, perfect. This is what we really want. Alright. Whoa! Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. I'm really glad I clicked on that. So this is definitely what I'm going to be putting our mending on. If I have enough levels, that is. So let's rush over to the anvil. And let's use it to enchant our stuff up even more. Alright, here we are at the anvil, and let's enchant up our sword with the great enchantments that we have on this book. Perfect. Only 11 XP cost, of course. We have to name our sword since we're already putting it in the anvil. So what should we name this? I'm thinking... You know what? Let's name it later. I can't think of any names at the moment. But once I can think of some better names, I will make sure I name that thing. And I think I'm gonna have, yep, definitely gonna have enough levels for this. This is great. Perfect, perfect. We got a bunch of nice, great enchantments. And with that, I think it is time to end this episode with that success. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more Minecraft guides and Let's Plays. And I will see you next time on PainCraft, Minecraft with no armor.